Hey everybody, not to date the video, but in lieu of the recent release of the new Nier game, I thought about doing a Nier special and showing off all my Nier collectibles that I have, or almost all of them I should say. So first, just real quick, I wanted actually to show these last, but I figured most people might not like that just because, you know, they're small and, oh no, that one's marked, shoot. They're kind of small and they're not super detailed, and but these are like one of my favorite things ever, or not ever, but they're these little minifigures from blind boxes. And you can actually see I have the autograph of the voice actor of A2 there as well. They come in like two pieces and you just put them together, like the head and then the body. There's a whole bunch in this series. I believe there's like 9. There is there's a machine life form. There's 2B, there's A2, 9S, and then they all have variants where they don't have, something's a little bit different. So like 2B not wearing a mask, 9S not wearing a mask, and A2 with short hair instead of long hair. I have those somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are right now. I really wanted to show off, and I might throw it into another video in the future. I might show off the secret figure, which I actually can't find much information on online, but I was lucky enough to get the chase in my batch, and it actually is a 9S without his mask and with different colored eyes. I'm going to be vague about that just because, in case you haven't played Nier Automata, I don't want it to be a spoiler or anything like that. Next thing I have to show, which I kind of wish I bought more of these because they're not terribly expensive. Let me move these guys to the side. They're not terribly expensive and they're really easy to display. And it's a weapon series from Nier Automata. I think you can get not every weapon, but most of them. And kind of neat thing is we even have the pipe from the first Nier game, which also shows up in Nier Automata. But there's a whole bunch in this series. It's another blind box series. I don't know if they're still available to purchase. I should look it up because I kind of want to buy more of them. But they have a lot of the two-handed weapons as well. Those are the ones I actually kind of wanted because they're a little bit bigger, so their details are a little bit nicer. I have a kind of big thing at the very end to show off. Next thing is this. It just says Nier Automata. But here, let me get it open. I like to keep... unless it's, you know, if it's not too cumbersome, I like to keep as much of the original packaging as I can. If it has a need, you know. Like, see, this one, the storage box for this item is like the exact same size as that box, so there's almost no reason to not keep it. So it's the Emil Bracelet. And it says Nier Automata, but technically it could also be from the first Nier, because, you know, Emil's from the first game. And these beads, I think it's like a stone, like a carved stone, and then Emil is silver. I'll put a link below, because I think they actually just restocked it because of the first Nier game. They restocked this one and the other 2 variants, which is all red, all black, and then the red and black one. The red and black one was my favorite. It's a little bit more on the expensive side. I think it's like about $100, but I think it's really cool looking. If you do have bigger wrists, be careful. This one barely fits me. And there's a lot of other jewelry on Square Enix's site as well, especially a lot more Nier jewelry. I really want it, but it's pretty expensive, so I haven't gotten any more. Next thing I got is a music box. So these music boxes were originally, I believe, only sold at the concert, and then they were made available, I think, in pretty limited quantities shortly after that, and then they were made more widely available after that again, which is when I got this, and now they're even more available, and they're on Square Enix's site right now at the time of this video posting. So if you're interested in that, there'll be links down below. But here is the music box. And this is The Weight of the World, which is one of my favorite songs. There's a lot of really good music just because it's composed so well over the course of the 2 games. I really want Emil's Sacrifice and Kaine's Salvation, which also come in music boxes. But here, let me give this a wind. And there's a lot of those available though. If you watch this video and take anything away from it, it'll be please play the Nier series. It's so good. I mean, if you like video games, I'll say that. It's a game for people who like video games. All right, now the grand finale, the thing I was working up to with all that smaller stuff, and the thing that I have been waiting to open for a long time and has been doing, there's a rerun of these being made. It is 2B. I believe this is by Flare. Pro tip, if you're ever buying used figures, or if you're ever buying figures on the secondhand market and you want to know if they've been opened before, look at the tape that has been used to seal them. Very often, they will get resealed with square tape, and a lot of times, the tape that's used to actually seal the boxes, like the manufacturing, is like circular tape. So you see how the edges of that are circular? If someone has opened it before and is trying to resell it as new, which happens a lot. In fact, I even bought a figure like that was sold as new, and I paid a premium for it. And then when I got it open, I noticed that the tape on it was square, and then I even actually saw a bit of dust on the figure as well. So keep that in mind. Jeez. That was really stuck in there. Holy cow. Okay, I'm looking at it and I'm already really liking the details on her dress. Yeah, there we go. That's so cool. That's a very nice, simple base that still looks really good. Oh, and that's just kind of, ooh, wow. You see that? I cannot for the life of me remember what her sword is called. Okay, gentle. Nice, so she's got a big mark on her. Right out of the box. I noticed it almost instantly. That's really frustrating. This is not a... this is by no means a cheap figure, so to say I'm a little annoyed. So I popped her arm out. This is how you get her sword in. Let's get her on the stand. Something with these figures that always makes me nervous is, oh, there we go. Sometimes it's kind of tight to get them on their base, or if you're wondering why that's around, oops. Man, she's tall. If you're wondering why this was around her neck and around her arms, it's because this arm came out, and she actually has a different version of this figure. There's a different version of this figure that her head comes off as well, because, or this head will come off because there's a replaceable one. And now the instructions said pull, oh god. Yeah, it's supposed to come, there we go. Whew. That made me nervous. And then you put this. Okay, I actually stopped recording for a second because I wanted to make sure I got that in properly. That's always a kind of stressful period because that's when things can snap and break if you're not careful. Oh, don't even tell me I put it in backwards. Well, I will be back shortly. Alright, there's that remedied. There we go. Alright. Now, piece de resistance. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice. That is looking pretty nice. Man, the paint is really quite good. Oh, and the dress is even a different kind of texture. It's same as the feathers. Yeah, little specks on her here and there. Not too bad. There's one spot I'll show you here. Right on her dress. Yep, that little white speck right there. That is not supposed to be there, and that annoys the heck out of me. But overall, it's really gorgeous. I'll probably do a closer look video in the future just to give a really good kind of look at it. Yep, but that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this Nier special, and if you haven't played the games, please go play them. They're really good. Not a sponsor, but I love, love, love this franchise. Yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps me. It helps encourage me to do more videos. And thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a good day. All right, bye-bye.